Hi, I'm Kurt from Armour and welcome to Workshop Wednesday. So you're looking forward to this one, Daryl?
I really am. This is our WESPE. It's built on a extended chassis of a Panzer II. This one is in fantastic condition. What we'll start with is we'll remove the gun. It just bolts on underneath here on some fittings. It'll be the first thing out and the last thing back in. We finish a project and we're always thinking ahead to what's next, and this is going to be great. Yeah, down, that bit there. What's that now?
A brand new year, a brand new project. Now, first things first, the name of this vehicle. The correct pronunciation is WESPE, but it's just too similar sounding to the Italian moped, and it sounds weird for us to say it this way. So I'm sure it's going to annoy a few people, but it's much easier for us to completely butcher it and conjoin it with the English word for wasp. So we'll be referring to this as the WESPE. Now go ahead and get out how mad you are about this in the comments and we'll all just move on. As Daryl said, this is a really spectacular piece. The WESPE was a self-propelled 105mm howitzer based on the Panzer II chassis and gave German armour formations mobile firepower on the eastern and western fronts. It came into service in 1943 and proved highly effective, offering artillery support while staying manoeuvrable. Its light armour meant it needed to avoid direct combat, but in its role as a mobile gun, it became a vital asset. Only 680 odd were built before production ended in 1944, and only a handful of survivors remain. So this project is really unique, especially since we're going to be making this one a runner.
Yeah, I've got to change the socket because it's 17.
Try that.
Good?
Yeah. Hold on.
That looks like 17. Oh. We'll make it work.
Before it came to us, someone had already had a crack at some restoration work. It looks like they've had a few of the armoured panels remade and had some repairs done to what we assume is range damage. But to do this right, the whole vehicle is going to need to be stripped down so we can see what we're actually working with.
Okay, so there's no nut now.
These are original, but it looks like these are made up. They've copied these by the look of
He's
it.
only had half the things to do, yeah.
You need to loosen that because we're going to have to swing that. Oh, that should
No,
that should go out like that.
It'll just drop down.
Yeah. A bit more.
I wonder how heavy this is.
About to find out.
Not that heavy, that's okay.
We're going to be using a trolley to roll the WESPE from the museum to the workshop, but we need to lighten the load a bit. So we're taking the gun off first. Here the boys have removed the front gun shields to make it a little bit easier to crane it off.
Get weight out of it.
I'm not that strong, hey?
Yeah, I'll pass you this bit. You stay down there. Got it?
That's nice. Look at that patina.
Beautiful. Alright, that's one side done.
What did you use last time? Oh, these are way smaller.
They're different. They're different again. Yeah. Here, I'll get you it.
It'll grip. It'll grip.
No, it won't stay.
Can you do the bottom one next?
Yeah. Yep. You right? Ooh.
Daryl the pirate.
Wanting to drop out.
Well, we want that to go that way anyway. It'll go to you. Because they can go straight to the plastic.
Did you get the plate lifter by any chance? No.
No, because we were lifting them out by hand, weren't we?
What's left fixed on, Jesse?
So it had a traverse lock on the front here, so we knocked that off yesterday and the gun fell down. We've had a good look and we couldn't find anything to show that it's fixed. So yeah, we're just going to do a test lift and just see if we can lift it straight up and out. What you might have to do is because we're going to let it back to lower right there. Keep going. I need to go down a little bit.
That was pretty easy.
How arsey was that? Let's go. That's pretty straight.
Yeah, that's not bad. Good lift.
Take a photo of it. Yeah.
To the workshop. To the workshop. Go down. Go down.
Before we have enough room for the WESPE in the workshop, Jesse has to finish a German Panzer IV cupola display. So while he works on that, Daryl's going to remove some important components and try and get the action working on this gun again before it gets sent away to be sandblasted and painted.
The good thing about this is looks like it's been stored undercover for a fair while.
So it's not all seized and rusted.
Oh, yeah. If you see wood grips on things, it means they haven't been out in the weather too long. That's good. So now what I want to do is this one here. Remember, Kurt, split pins are not your friend.
No. So it's been undercover, you reckon?
Yeah, it has to have been. Like, I think it's been in a warehouse or a shed. It's been in a relatively nice area. Beautiful. Field Hauser 18. I think that bit stays on there, and that's where the saddle will come off when we drop the cradle. I think it's a type of like Never-Seas,
Yeah.
or something. It's just got to get a bit of a turn on it.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That looks like a new one.
Yeah, I think whoever played around with it before has actually done this bit on it. Oh, should undo it. Go down a bit, good. Balance is all the same.
This gun has had some pretty serious deactivations done to it. We're not allowed to get it into a state where it can be fired, but we are allowed to get the breech block working again, something Daryl is very interested in.
How good's that?
You didn't even need the hammer.
There is a little bit of movement. Beautiful. Right. I won't get any further because I know it won't move until we get that bit there. Look at the rust falling out of it. Yeah.
It's sticking going back.
Sorry?
It's sticking going back.
Yeah, well, I'll grind that off.
Between the breech and the breech block and the extractors is all this slag from the plasma cup in the barrel. This is going to have to be blown out before we can get this breech block going again.
The extractors are working, though, that's the main thing. It still should come down, so. Beautiful. Yeah, that's because we're going back over the weld. Now I can get open, I can get in and clean the weld better. Right. I'll grind that away, then I can bring that through and I'll get on with a flat flat flapper type thing that will go on the end of the die grinder. Seen it, we've managed to get it operating again. I had to get the cocking handle out.
What did you have to do to clean it to get it this nice?
Just wipe off the oil.
Is that all that it was?
It was really, really well preserved, yeah. This gun hasn't been sitting outside long, if at all. You can tell by the wood handles are still on the elevation wheels and that, so yeah, it's been pretty well stored for us. It's very good condition. Cocking handle stops there.
Yep.
That's as far as it comes out. So I had to lift it up, turn it round, because that's fixed in position with that locking collar. So then I had to come out, lift it up enough up to then slide this out. Once that's out, the whole breech block will now be able to come out. Everything's marked with a little waffen stamp, AMP manufacturer. There's eagles on everything. Apparently you have to have this open, pin out. You can push it in, extractors then go into this cutaway.
Oh, and you pull the whole lot out.
And you pull the whole breech out. You just got There's the extractors. As you can see, the condition is fantastic. More markings.
Looks good, Daryl.
Yeah. I'm going to try and get it out all the way. Let's see how we go. That is one heavy chunk.
Chunky boy.
Tidy that up where that weld was now. Yeah, no, that's...
Marvellous.
Going to tidy this up, move this out of the way, give ourselves a bit of room, and we'll work on getting the WESPE in today.
It's a tricky operation. First, the boys need to get it onto our trolley. Then they bolt it down, push it to the door, and await reinforcements.
Reinforcements have arrived.
What makes it extra tricky is that all four of the wheels can turn in any direction, so Daryl's there to help stabilise and gently steer it to where we want to go. If you think the boys earned it, show your support by leaving them a comment, a like, and help the channel out by subscribing and sharing if you're interested in this restoration. But that's all we have time for today. Join us next Wednesday for your weekly tank restoration fix. So until then, I'm Kurt from Oz Armour. I'll see you on the next one.